Hey, I'm Brian with Heat Smart Plus, Portage Main boilers. We're here in Virginia at the Logging Expo, showing off our Model 30 wood chip boiler. We're burning green chips. It was freshly chipped here on Friday. So we have an auger that feeds the chips in from a bin, a storage bin in the back. The chips are coming in, air is introduced, and gives us a really nice burn. Burns very dry. There's just dust on there. That is rather hot actually. The tubes going across are full of water. There's water all the way around the boiler. The heat has to come to the front and then go on top of them tubes to the back of the stove. So by the time it comes to the front and then to the back, and then up on top here it comes to the front once again. So it comes to the front, turns around and goes all the way to the back again. So it's a fire tube design boiler, very, very efficient, very easy to access, very easy to clean. There's not a whole lot gets into the tubes because it's burning so hot and so dry and so clean. The amount of refractor brick is key in it, the way we meter the fuel in. If you were to take you get a lot more heat out of wood chips than you do out of cordwood because we're metering it in instead of flooding the stove as if you're throwing in logs. We can go around to the back, I guess, and have a look at the chip bin and how that all works. Looking at here, actually on full load, we'll go 3-4 days. Depends on the chip quality. If we've got dry chips, good quality chips, or if it'll go longer with dry. With the green chips that we're burning here, you can expect 3-4 days. The wood chip industry, the forestry industry, I really personally believe really needs the byproducts to be usable. Whether there's a certain amount of the tree in the forest that's good for saw logs and lumber and what have you, but what do we do with the rest of the stuff? And this is just one solution, that we can have wood chips burning, heating local schools, and all the government buildings to start with would be a good start. Businesses. So we've developed a system here that's in the right size for small or larger businesses. We have a unit that'll heat up, 30-40,000 square feet. A bigger unit than this one. This one does between 200,000 to 300,000 BTUs with greener chips, and with drier chips it's going to do considerably more, 400,000 to 500,000 BTUs. Our website, you can look at www.portageandmainboilers.com. So no E on Main. Okay, this is the last pass before we go up the stack. It's an access for cleaning. We've been showing people how we can put our hand right in there while it's burning. Exhaust temperatures have been around 300 degrees in that range. Burns very clean. So simple controls. Let's talk about the controls. Controls are all off-the-shelf controls, very, very simple. We have a frequency drive controller that 110 power comes into it. Out of it comes 3-phase 220 that enables us to have a variable speed drive system. Simple, reliable, robusty. We have simple off-the-shelf Johnson control aquastat, senses the water temperature, turns it on and off the burn, high limit, and a timer device for keeping the fire lit so it doesn't go out on us. All in a weatherproof box. One nice feature about this whole setup is it can be set out in your yard, and it's just put it out in the yard and the way you fill it up with chips and you're in business. We have a heavy, I'm going to come back down here for a second. So we have a heavy screw auger here, a 4-inch screw auger that feeds the chips into the burn head that we seen earlier. There's a heavy drive motor on the back that we can go look at, I guess, if we'll stop and go back there and look at that. Okay, so what we're seeing there is the chips in the bin. We had these chips locally cut here on Friday. What you can see is quite a bit of the overage. It is the bigger pieces. There's some pieces there that are 6 inches and bigger that are knots and pieces that just didn't get chopped up into the 1-inch to 2-inch pieces. 2-inch is ideal for this machine, but the overage doesn't worry us. It's got a heavy-duty drive system that'll actually handle the overage that you see there.
This video was made by a joint effort of North Carolina State University Wood Products Extension and the Wood Education Center of Princeton, West Virginia. Harry Watt is the project coordinator. North Carolina State does not discriminate in its hiring and educational outreach efforts. Anyone who would like to contact the university can do so at the campus headquarters in Raleigh. The Wood Education and Resource Center of Princeton, West Virginia does not discriminate in its hiring practices and educational outreach. Anyone who would like to file a complaint can do so by calling 202-720-5964.